Oh, naughty boy. He needs some discipline, doesn't he, Aidan?
Yeah, we're gonna have to make this dirty boy submit.
It's been going on for the past 10 seconds.
We gotta punish.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the 9th installment of the Trainwreck podcast, a little number we're affectionately titling T9, the Wreck Saga. I'm one of your hosts, Aidan.
I'm Trey.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Donovan.
And today on this episode, we just want to remind you one thing, and that's family is everything.
Yes.
In case you haven't heard it enough everywhere else, you'll get to hear it here too.
Family.
Family is a really important. Family is a really important value here with the Trainwreck podcast.
It is extremely
I
important.
hate all of you.
We're all one big happy family here. Yeah. We're just a regular old band of brothers.
Yup. Just some good old family. I would sell Donovan's soul for 2 nickels.
Why does it smell like
I would too.
I would die for any single one of you.
It's like one of those sitcom dysfunctional families, but without the soundtrack or the laugh track.
It's like you know how you take away the laugh track in any sitcom about a dysfunctional family.
It's just abuse.
You're just watching child abuse and failing marriages. It's fantastic. That's what we are here at the Trainwreck podcast.
Alternatively, it's like the family what is it called? Full House, the Full House video without laugh tracks and just makes things really uncomfortable. Like, well, show your mother's dead, and then it cuts to the fucking credits.
I think that brings up an interesting question. Which characters would we be in the sitcom? Because, you got the comic relief, you got... I don't watch a lot of sitcoms. Is there standard characters?
There is.
I'd say the stock characters would be like...
Who's the dumb dad?
Okay, yeah. No, are we doing
Probably
a family
Jacob.
sitcom, or are we doing
family
a workplace sitcom? Okay, family sitcom. Okay, dumb dad, yep.
Jacob.
Sorry, Jacob. Then there's the really on top of it,
Aidan.
Work mom.
Aidan.
Okay, that's me. Then there's the slacker kid.
That's a toss-up. That's a toss-up. Probably me.
And then I'm the...
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is exactly what you are, Donovan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so you.
It is honestly. I think we just picked out your role just in life.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that's what I usually do.
And then we get to have a cute baby.
Is it Figment?
Where are we gonna find one?
I mean, orphanages are open.
At
the hospitals, they just have free babis lying around.
They just have a free baby room.
We hang out at the dumpsters after closing.
or alternatively,
you got all the ones that didn't sell that day.
we build ourselves. We build ourselves a human.
The hospitals just are really asking for the babies to be stolen. They're leaving them out, like that. It's like you just pick them up and keep them in your pocket, and you're keeping them.
Guys, as much as baby burglary is an incredible thing that we should definitely commit, I feel like you kind of passed over my suggestion. I think we should build a human. If there's one thing that Full Metal Alchemist has taught me, it's the recipe to making a human body.
Oh yeah, that's right. One of the first issues.
Yeah, Edward Elric says it a lot, and he also informs me that it's quite cheap. So
yeah, child's grocery list.
Yeah. So we're gonna. I say we just get all the materials.
Wings. Give it wings.
Oh yeah, we're putting wings on it.
Oh, we're putting wings on it. Okay.
We're absolutely. I don't care if they're functional.
Yeah.
If they would,
we gotta put wings on there.
Pretty cool.
Can we give them 2 brains?
2 brains.
Yeah, 2 brains.
That's a callback to
is that a
episode.
Is that a callback? I don't know.
Yes.
That episode.
Yeah, that's a callback. That's a callback.
Very first one.
In the very first episode, it's the one where I put off about half of our potential audiences audience by going on an extended discussion about why having 2 penises is a great idea. I'll just say right now, I still hold true to that belief. We should have 2.
No, that was a great idea. Like the split inputs, that's still a great idea. But 2 brains.
Oh, we're not relitigating this. There was some debate about 2 brains. We're not going back.
Yeah, I won. We don't need to go back because I won.
Aidan, think about this. Everybody's absolute favorite character from Star Wars, Ki-Adi-Mundi, has 2 brains. You know, nobody dislikes him. Nobody dislikes him, right? He's not a sociopath or anything.
Who is that?
Ki-Adi-Mundi is the worst. He fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm well aware. It's called sarcasm, Aidan. Everybody hates Ki-Adi-Mundi.
It's called being a nerd. Am I right, guys? Ew.
Is he one of the Jedis from the...
Yes.
Okay.
From Clone Wars. He has a tall head.
I was about to... My second guess was going to be one of the bounty hunters with Boba Fett.
All of the bounty hunters are cool. There's not a single bounty hunter that isn't cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's,
I said that, and now I'm trying to think of a bounty hunter that isn't
there's not
cool.
It sounded like you had one in mind.
Yeah.
Like, all the bounty hunters that I can think of from Star Wars are pretty cool.
Yeah. Like I have a bit of a personal problem with Fennec, just because...
Okay. Have you watched the newest few episodes of Bad Batch?
Yes, I have. I'm up to date.
I'm kind of pissed off that Fennec won the fight against Bane. That's dumb.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, but at the same time, but Cad Bane.
Cad Bane's cool. Cad Bane's awesome. And he's more experienced. I could rant about this, but this is not what the
Here's the thing. I'm not too upset that Fennec won, just because, logically speaking, she shouldn't have, but... From a storytelling perspective, it's fine. It's fine that she won because in that scene, she is the quote-unquote hero. Honestly, logically speaking, it wouldn't make sense if the Bad Batch beat him, but if
that's true.
They probably would have if a fight had broken out just because that's what the story called for. Anyways, we've been going too long in this episode without relying on the core gimmick of our franchise.
Well, actually, wait, hold on. What's going to be the theme song?
Build a human.
What's going to be the theme song for the sitcom?
I think a little something like this. Psst, Donovan, can you make me sound creative and clever by putting a little theme song stinger in that silence? And then cut this part out where I reveal that I'm not cool and clever.
But definitely don't cut this part out because it would be really funny. Yeah. But cut that part out where I say it would be really funny.
Yeah. I'll try to appease both of you.
We're just gonna get this Frankenstein's monster version of the edit.
No, what's gonna happen is the theme song's just gonna end up being a mashup of various different 90s sitcoms, but it's all played at once.
It's the Full House theme song, but Everywhere You Look is the only lyric.
No, it's the Full House theme song, but the opening stinger from Friends is also in there for some reason.
It's Full House, just but the clapping from the Friends is just going on throughout the entire thing, getting louder as it goes
and,
on.
And the Seinfeld scene transition music, not the theme song of Seinfeld, just the scene transition music
on loop, also getting louder.
Yeah.
Well, it plays once and then it plays another one, but also the first one again, so that it keeps overlapping.
I don't know why we're spending so much time describing this, because Donovan, you've obviously put it in during that silence I requested.
Yeah, there was no need for us to describe all that. Yeah. Obviously, we definitely didn't just cut. Aidan already had the awesome idea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
now that we've done that, somebody ask a question.
I thought we were building a human. We never finished building a human.
I mean, doesn't that...
We've done this before, though.
Have we?
In the pilot episode.
Really?
Yeah.
We were just talking about it.
Right, we just talked about it.
Two brains.
2 penises, 2 brains, 3 arms. That's the things we...
2 heads, 3 arms.
No, that was a different question. That was me asking what body part you would add, what you would change about the human body.
Well, I guess if we're building a human from the ground up, we're gonna for ultimate survivability, because we need to make sure that these things can survive in all conditions. So, one, an increase in body hair, but also an increase in the shedding of body hair, depending on the climate that you find yourself in. Because here's the thing, if you're going north, you want to be a very hairy person. But if you're going down south, you gotta lose that. You gotta get rid of it. It's gonna be too much.
Can we make it like those foxes that change coat hair?
Yes.
Depending on the season?
Yes. What kind of feet would it have?
Webbed.
Webbed and clawed.
Webbed and clawed. That's what I was thinking. Webbed and clawed.
Okay.
Now,
Completely black eyes.
Would those feet just like be feet, or would they also like be able to grab?
No. Okay, so they're webbed, clawed, and they're also like chimpanzee feet. You know, where they look like they look like really fucked up hands, and they're kind of disgusting to look at.
But like, it's also really cool to watch one open up.
Just make them hands.
Just
I'll also say, as far as mouth goes, we need. Okay,
like sharks, where there's a few rows of teeth.
Yeah, that. But also when the mouth
it's
opens,
all human teeth.
There's this kind of snake, called like the jungle, the emerald tree boa. Okay, and the way its mouth opens, it looks like the fucking Predator.
Oh, that's the video you sent me earlier.
Yeah, that's the video I sent you.
Guys.
Unhinges and
skip the teeth altogether. Just swallow food whole. Like don't waste the
fly trap.
Don't waste the energy on chewing when it could be expended for something else. Just have the mouth be able to open like a full 180 degrees and like just shove the food in.
Can we put the human teeth in anyway? Like,
no. Because I feel like we should give our new species options, because food isn't completely utilitarian. Food can be consumed for pure pleasure.
That's so yeah. Give them the option.
Just as Hannibal Lecter.
3 rows of human teeth, frog tongue.
So okay.
Yeah.
Also, it only speaks in Mandarin Chinese.
All right, Jacob, you had a suggestion?
I was gonna suggest, because I was thinking this would just be one person, that the 2 brains one could be of a Tyler Ninja Blevins and the other one could be of O.J. Simpson.
Why those 2?
Well,
why those 2 specifically?
Why
Jacob?
not? I mean, those could give us interesting combinations.
No. He has a point.
I mean, like, he's not
imagine,
wrong.
Imagine if it's
right
like either. Imagine if it's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation, where like at day it's fucking Ninja,
How about,
and at night it's O.J. Simpson.
What if they were just both trying to control the body at once, like Demogorgon?
That
Tyler
would also
Ninja Blevins and a good person in the same body.
Okay, I have a couple more.
I'm not
things
calling
to add
O.J.
to this.
Simpson a good. I'm saying like it's separate, not that person.
Yeah, I picked that up.
I'm
okay,
making
so
sure
one,
that's clear.
the ability to projectile, like just spit venom. I think that's
definitely that's like
necessary.
Like those cobras in Africa.
Yeah. Number 2, I think, would be so we're taking a little bit of a thing from the biology of vampires, specifically on the hit CW TV show The Vampire Diaries. Vampires in that show have a funny little thing that they can do, which is they can turn off their emotions if they so choose to do that. So I think we should add that to our efficient killer.
Just Yeah, just remove its ability to feel empathy sometimes.
No. Yeah,
not all the time. Just give it the option.
When it needs to, it can just flip off its switch and no empathy anymore.
Like, baby's in danger, but if you try to save it, you're gonna die. Just turn off the empathy. You don't feel bad.
Walk away.
Let's just give it all these traits for it to be an efficient killer, but then give it like a really good brain for like math, and then it could be an accountant.
Yeah. Well, okay, because here's the thing. I think at this point we've just...
Because remember,
if there's only going to be one of these things,
human.
we've built ourselves a personal assassin.
Yeah. Which,
Can we give it antenna too?
Yes, give it antenna.
Yeah,
no,
of course.
No. Okay. Did you guys... Okay, do you know sharks have, like, electromagnetic sense? Like, they can sense things via electromagnetic...
no, I did not.
Like they have the ability to sense electromagnetic
waves
that come off of living creatures. Give it that.
Yes.
Make it be able to sense you before it even sees you. Like, that's terrifying.
We're giving it that. Also, let's just give it the speed of a cheetah.
Nah, not the speed of a cheetah. That wastes too much energy. Make it fast, but make it efficient fast.
Okay, the speed of a cheetah, but like the stamina of something that has stamina. I don't know, an elephant, I guess?
Yeah, that's probably... Do elephants have a lot of stamina? I don't know. We're not allowed to do research here, though.
We're giving it a lot of stamina. It's fast and it can run for a long time. Speed. It can survive in most environments. It can projectile spit its venom at you. It can climb really well, and it can fly. So,
change colors.
Yeah.
It can change colors.
Like a chameleon.
It's also just a chameleon.
Yeah, just chameleon camouflage. And
let's also give it the thermal
thermal vision.
It can lower its body heat so it won't appear on infrared. On top of that, let's make this thing a bit bigger. I say, more lizard-like than human. I think, like a big old tail. Something like a dinosaur kinda. Something indomitable.
Referencing something.
This was supposed to be the human we're creating for a sitcom.
Well, now we've created the Indominus Rex.
I had one. Give it a shell. Give it an inherent exoskeleton. Like, make it bulletproof.
So, you know how Donovan said give it a gun?
Yeah.
What's up?
What if instead of having a gun, he just shoots out bullets for opening his mouth?
No, that's
and he has
too
no control over it.
That's too unnatural and out of nowhere.
No.
That's just weird.
No. He has a
Jacob,
point. No control over it.
No, Jacob.
I
think you're onto the right thing here, but may I suggest instead of bullets from his mouth, he has Cyclops eyes. So, Cyclops from X-Men. It's just
constant lasers coming out of his eyes.
Yeah, to actually do it, he has to open his mouth, 180 degrees. The rows of human teeth.
I just want...
Basically, anything he eats is just immediately cooked.
If this is an all hypothetical sitcom, then I want him to constantly kill characters and for them to just come back with the name Donovan 2 or Aidan 3.
Also, I will say for our sitcom, he needs to have a voice that doesn't fit his grotesque appearance, and for that, I suggest he is voiced by Kelsey Grammer.
Who's that?
So it's just this really dignified psychologist voice coming out of this monster. And here's the thing, he says monstrous shit still, but it's still so dignified that you're just this thing has a point, but he's just kill me, please.
He's in constant pain.
I'm a monster.
Now, Jacob brought something, or somebody brought something up earlier that he would be an accountant. That is what he is. There are episodes about him being an accountant. He wears glasses, he wears a button-up shirt and a tie. Doesn't wear pants though.
His hands are incredibly shaky. It's just
Look, Janet, I've been at work all day. I can't take any more of this shit. If you keep talking, I'm gonna blow your head off.
The true tragedy of
There's
his
a whole
character,
romantic plot line for him.
Yeah. No, the true tragedy of his character though is accounting is the only thing that gives him real joy in life. He doesn't enjoy killing, but it's what he's built for.
What's his name? What's his name gonna be?
Yeah, what are we naming him?
Jim.
Jim? Alright.
Just Jim?
Poor
No. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
He's the latest of our experiments, after Jim A, Jimba, Jimka,
Jimbo.
I thought you were going to say Jim A, Jim B, Jim C, Jim D.
No, Jim A, Jimbo.
Now we're on Jim E.
Jim Cal, Jimette, Jimda, Jimmy.
Yeah. We went through a whole lot of Jim experiments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was after our James experiments.
And then there was that one which you tried to get sponsored by Jimmy John's, and
a sitcom, and he finds it relentlessly painful.
He's tortured by the fact that he exists only to be laughed at.
Sometimes, like, it'll be like an outside scene, and you'll just see him in the background banging on the side of the screen.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've made a very interesting sitcom here. What is the name of this sitcom?
the Trainwreck podcast, the sitcom, the series.
Wrecked together.
That, Aidan, that is a great idea.
Just like a period and a comma.
Yeah.
Period, comma, H.
Period, comma, H.
Okay, we could just call it ha ha. All lowercase, a period between each ha.
Ha. Ha.
Because that's what you'll be saying when you watch the show.
And the poster for it, like, that we're gonna put on billboards and stuff, is Jim E. back turned to the audience, like it's an old lonesome road in a city. There's a single street lamp hanging, and it's just Jimmy in the rain walking away from the camera, head bowed, horribly sad.
It should just be like no, never mind. I was gonna say a dead body, but never mind.
Better
now,
idea.
what celebrities are we gonna have to cameo on the?
Jacob, hold on. Better idea for the poster. All black and an eye, like just a human eye. That's it. And the name, just ha.
Yeah.
Watch people as you pass by it.
Yeah, it's one of those optical illusions where it looks like the eye follows you.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like, the actual, like, A and B plots of our show are, like, completely normal sitcom shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's completely normal and unassuming, but whenever we cut to Jim, it's a straight-up psychological horror.
And it's only like 30 seconds at a time.
Yeah.
Janet, I'm telling you, we're not real. We're just made up by the pigment. They're laughing. They're laughing. Jacob, why'd you drop all the soup?
Oh God, everything's on fire.
Hey, can I take can I have some of that soup?
God, please spite me.
Then one of you.
Oh no!
One of you says, only
I accidentally asked out two girls to the same dance. Guess I'm gonna have to do some tricksy business. That will be my catchphrase.
Why do they call it when you off the cold food out of the hot, keep the food?
That will be Jacob's catchphrase.
Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food?
That's what I say when I get a boner.
Eat the food.
Okay, Jacob. That's really funny. God is dead. Please, just in my suffering. I am a horrible human hybrid.
Jim E, that's some tricksy business.
God, I hate life. Anyway.
Executive produced by Dick Wolf.
In the back of like laugh tracks, you just hear crying.
And just as the episodes go, as we add more and more episodes,
it gets louder.
The crying just starts overtaking. Series finale is focused on Jimmy.
Series finale is entirely black.
No, the series finale is it's an hour and a half long. It is focused on Jim E. as he tries to escape his sitcom reality with Janet. But as it goes on and things just get darker and darker, he eventually realizes that only one of them can make it out. And in the end, he decides that he's willing to kill Janet to escape. And so that's how it ends. It ends with him strangling her and then walking out the door.
He doesn't have the balls to eat her whole like he does the rest of his.
No,
but afterwards, camera pans. Turns out that everyone in the sitcom world was fake, and everyone just like fades into like nothing.
Yeah, I will say, I said that as like, you know, a dark joke, but now I'm thinking like that could actually be a really cool scene, because just think about it. Jim E, him and Janet are like having this conversation and they realize like only one of them can make it out. And then Janet's like, so who's it going to be? And she's like thinking he's going to make the self-sacrifice play. Then he looks down, she sees he has tears in his eyes. Then he looks back up and they're gone because he's flipped his switch. Yeah.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah, no, that's a good ending.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I know it becoming a psychological horror slowly was a joke, but like
this could be good.
This
we got some good shit here.
Also, we're gonna run this like One Piece, 1,000 episodes.
Oh yeah, it's way too long for its own good.
I think we should have an episode called Jump the Shark, like they did with what was that fucking show from the early
Happy Days?
No. It was a show about a skateboarder and the guy who plays Dez.
Oh, Zeke and
Luther. That's what it was. They had an episode called Jump the Shark where
I remember that episode. I remember that show.
Yeah, Zeke has to jump a shark tank. That we will have that once we run out of ideas.
But Trey, Happy Days is the people who did it first.
I've never heard of Happy Days. I'm sorry.
Happy Days was in the 70s, I'm pretty sure. You know, it's the Fonz. You know, that guy.
I know who you're talking about. I didn't know what
That's
Happy
the
Days
show
was.
that's from. They're the first person who jumped the shark.
What if we have an episode where, like, it's like the one clip show episode from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where it has, like, alternative versions of the clips, and they start misremembering things until the two worlds collide?
Okay, idea. So an entire show where every episode is a clip show, but there's no actual episode, so it's all clips from episodes that no one has ever seen.
Yeah. So it's like, because Community and Rick and Morty have both done that before, and I think that'd be great. Just an episode full of clips you never saw.
Wait, they've already... Damn it, I thought I had an original.
Yeah, that's Morty's Mind Blowers, and Community did an episode.
Community did one, like, every for the first 3 seasons they did that.
They did it. No,
shows
they
need
didn't.
to stop having
thought they
ideas
They only did
that
one.
I have.
They did one in
the
season
past.
2.
Oh, okay. I thought they did one in season 1.
No.
Maybe. Hold on.
The only Jacob, you're not researching this.
Do not research.
And also really quick, I can guarantee you that they didn't do one in season 1 just because I trust my knowledge, my almost encyclopedic knowledge of the TV shows and movies I consume. I trust that enough to tell me that they did that episode, which was a bottle episode, as Abed keeps mentioning, in the study room where they keep going to clips you never saw, and they did that in season 2.
Okay.
It's called Paradigms of Human Memory.
He remembers the name of the episode.
Aidan, didn't you, like, memorize each episode title of Breaking Bad?
Yes, I did. Would you like to hear me say them all?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Wow.
I did it.
He has memorized
Is this because
them all.
you've watched, like, Breaking Bad, like, 5 different times?
No, I'm only on my 3rd watch through.
You know, this bringing up how you memorize the episode names of all Breaking Bad, why don't shows have episode names anymore?
What do you mean?
What?
They don't?
Recently, I mean, like, not
They
all.
they
like,
do, but they don't show them. Like,
yeah,
even Breaking Bad doesn't show them. You have to, like, look in the streaming thing to find out what the episode is called.
Like, episode names are becoming... Same with chapter names.
I thought they had, like, a title card.
I mean, some shows do,
Some
but, like...
shows do, but, like,
a
most
lot
of
of
them
shows don't. Like, especially a lot of Netflix original shows just don't have, like, episode names.
You do not know how disappointed I was when I started House of Cards and I saw that their episode names were Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and it's that way for the entire show, all the way up to Chapter 70 fucking whatever.
How do you I mean, like, books do it, but this ain't books.
Well,
yeah, have
also,
episode names.
Books need to bring back chapter names, too. Like, what's with that?
Yeah, because some books you read, it's just like Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and it's like, hey, I like having names for things. It's because again, like bringing up with Breaking Bad, they do some cool shit with their names. Like in season 2, if you put the titles of 4 episodes together, you get the phrase 737 down over ABQ, which is important if you've seen the show. Something happens related to that title.
Why does this feel like we just reenacted a fake Jerry Seinfeld bit?
They did the same thing in Better Call Saul. All the first letters of every episode in season 2 spelled out Fring's back.
Ooh.
Yeah, which, and he was in season 3. Episode 2, Witness. I don't have Better Call Saul memorized. I have it partially memorized, but...
Well, come on, Aidan. Get your shit together.
Speaking of titles for things, what is up with the titles of the Fast and the Furious franchise?
Oh, thank you for veering into that. They're so fucked up.
I saw the opportunity, and I know you wanted to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so listeners at home, I, your host, Aidan, well, one of your hosts, Aidan, the one who speaks first, Aidan, have watched... the entirety of the Fast Saga, all 9 Fast and Furious films, and I did them within a week before seeing the 9th one yesterday, which was Monday the 5th at the time of recording. I have seen all of these movies, and let me tell you, they are fucking awesome. The Fast and Furious movies are basically just a long-running shonen anime, and I love every second of most of them, barring Tokyo Drift, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like the 4th one that much, but the rest of them are amazing. And the names make no goddamn sense.
Yeah, Fast 6, or no, like Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6, Furious 7...
Then The Fate of the Furious, because they wanted to be cute with the F8. And then fucking F9.
F9.
Sounds like a plane.
I'm
pretty sure it is a plane.
It probably is.
But we don't do research here, so there's no way I'll ever know.
Yeah, F9, subtitle The Fast Saga.
Especially since we only exist within this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We aren't real, we are living in your walls.
Trey, don't bring up that fact. We don't want to freak too many people out.
We are in your walls. We are in your walls. We are in your walls.
We're in your walls. We're in your walls.
We are in your walls.
It's disgusting.
We are in your walls, though.
We see you. We see you. We can see you.
We're coming for you, Jeremy.
Statistically, there has to be someone named Jeremy watching this show.
No, there doesn't. We have 12 people listening to it, and 4 of them are us.
Still a chance.
What if I change my name to Jeremy?
Then Jacob, you're going to be pissing your pants when you listen to this episode. Because we're in your walls, Jeremy.
Yeah, let us know when you get that name change.
I mean, statistically, eventually, someone named Jeremy will probably watch our show.
And they will be going through the backlogs.
Yeah. And they'll be freaking out when they hear us mention that we're living in his walls.
We are
specifically your walls, Jeremy.
Jeremy,
we knew it was you.
I don't know what your fucking last name is. I live in your walls.
We
not
can't
in your
pronounce
mind.
it. It's too
Jeremy
long.
Baramy.
Jeremy, last name. How we've been waiting for you.
Well,
Jeremy non-applicable.
How the turntables turn. Before it was you who listened to us, Jeremy, but now it is we who listen to you.
We can listen to the hum of your AC.
You need to turn in your assignment from last week. Your mother has been nagging you for weeks.
Jeremy, incest porn really so drab.
With our luck, we get the Jeremy with the dead parents.
Jeremy, you can't keep on selling Bitcoin forever, can you?
I mean, he can.
Jeremy, are you spending more money on TF2?
No,
investing in NFTs are we now, Jeremy? Did you know that you just wasted thousands of dollars on an image you can download for free?
Dude,
I saw you put gum in your sister's hair, Jeremy.
What is the point of NFTs? Okay, Deadmau5 makes great music. Good lord, he does like an NFT every 2 weeks, and he has to like show what the image is in a trailer for it, so you see the image before you spend thousands of dollars to look at it again.
Why do you keep buying NFTs, Jeremy?
That money could go to charity or us.
And the art, if the art's okay, like it's all right. I wouldn't spend thousands of dollars to look at it, but know that I own it.
You can screenshot it and get the same like fucking.
You can watch the trailer and watch the guy make it, which is cooler than looking at the finished product with also your wallet being $1,000 lighter.
Hey guys, I think we should do an NFT right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyone listening to this, could you just leave right now? And then when you pay like the $500, come back.
Just give us money.
Okay, guys, everybody shut up. Here's the NFT. I'm about to say what our NFT is right now. This is it. Okay, bit of a pause. All right, here we go. Come. Okay, that was it.
Just gonna be that voice clip.
Yeah, it's just the voice clip.
Oh wait, can we sell the clip of Aidan disparaging the kid from A Christmas
Tiny Tim.
Christmas Carol.
That's another callback. We are just full of callbacks. You know, one must think we're getting close to our season finale.
Yeah.
Kind of like how F9 serves as a bit of a season finale to the Fast and Furious. It is the end of the 9th arc of the Furious shonen anime.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway. I like to call this arc the John Cena is my brother, despite the fact that he looks nothing like me and is also white. As opposed to me, Vin Diesel, who I think is Cuban? I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was Cuban. He looks kind of Cuban.
I know at least in the movies he hangs out in Cuba for a bit, and his cousin is Cuban, so...
I know they went to somewhere in the spin-off movie that I watched. I don't remember where because that movie was not memorable.
The Rock goes to his home island, which is... I forget what island it is. It's somewhere in the Polynesian part, you know?
Oh, I know that one.
He does the haka, you know? It's cool.
I actually know that one because that has a cameo from his real-life cousin, who's also in WWE right now.
You're talking about the... Oh, yeah, The Rock.
Roman Reigns. Yeah, he makes a cameo.
Oh, yeah, I actually know what scene that is.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of wrestling cameos in Fast and Furious.
In Fast and Furious? Oh, yeah, there's a ton. Gina Carano.
If you want to count
she's not a wrestler, but Gina Carano's in one of the movies.
Close enough.
If you want to count Ronda Rousey, she's
Ronda Rousey. She's in the movies.
Because you got Rock, Cena.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, John Cena. I'm waiting for Dave Bautista to show up. He's got to be in one of these.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. I still can't get over the fact that John Cena is supposed... Here's the thing, they don't even hand-wave it like, oh, they're half-brothers, or, you know, like he's a step-brother or something. No, they want you to believe that John Cena is Vin Diesel's actual biological brother.
Sounds like bad plot.
Logic is just an inconvenience to these people.
I'm aware.
They dance... Trey, they go to space.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the commercials.
They went to space.
They went to
I'm
space.
still getting over that. Like, I don't think you realize, like, the level of just, like, absolute bafflement I felt. Okay, because, Okay, this is a bit of a spoiler section for F9. Not nothing too intense, but I just need to talk about this because I need to say it. So the way the scene plays out where they decide they're going to go to space, it goes like this. They're like, okay, we need to disable that satellite, but we can't do it remotely. And then Tej, one of the characters, he's like their hacker guy, he's like, man, the only way we can do that is if we're up there, is if we did it physically, but there's no way we can do that. And then Roman, another character's like, yeah, it's not like we're gonna go to space, right? And he looks to Dom, and Dom just looks at him, smiles, and goes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Hard cut to him and Tej in a rocket car on top of a plane.
Do they show where they get said rocket car?
Oh, yeah, they do. They set it up, because the three guys who did illegal street racing in Tokyo Drift, the main characters of that movie, they apparently left the street racing business and became rocket scientists. So they're in
I imagine
F9.
there's some carryover in careers.
Yeah. So they're in F9, and there's a scene earlier where Tej and Roman meet them, and they're like, we've built a rocket car. Which, by the way, no Chekhov gun is left unfired in these movies. If they set something up, it will be used later on. It's honestly very admirable how good they are at setup and payoff. Family, guys, am I right?
Family.
I'm
Yeah.
about to say family, but I'm not sure.
Family.
Family, guys? More like Family Guy.
I agree.
You guys ever seen that Family Guy show?
Have you guys ever seen that one clip of a guy from Family Guy who watches Madagascar on his call and then kills people?
Oh yeah,
That just happened. Apparently,
clip's been
that
going
aired
around.
for the last night ever on Adult Swim a few days ago.
The show or that episode?
That particular episode. Because
wrong with the episode?
They're going through some syndication stuff because now that Disney technically owns them.
Oh yeah, wait, shit! Disney owns Family Guy and The Simpsons.
Yeah.
All they need is South Park, and the Trinity will be complete.
And they own the rights to the Dragon Ball Evolution movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Finally getting Dragon Ball Evolution Z.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd love to see a Dragon Ball Z live action movie, just because I know they'd have to have Vegeta in it, and I want to see what they do with Vegeta. Do you think Vegeta is also white?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Actually, okay. Here's my headcanon for Vegeta, for what he would have been like in the live action movie. So Vegeta, one of his aspects, is he has troll hair, and also he's actually quite short. He's shorter than most of the main characters.
I forget about that sometimes.
So, what I would love is if they cast Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Vegeta.
Oh, that would be perfect.
No, and they kept him bald. Or I don't know what I'd like more: bald Vegeta or Vegeta with the troll hair wig.
I want to see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with a Vegeta wig.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
By the way, saying, I found out that, the reason why we have, Dragon Ball Super and all the new stuff?
Oh, yeah, it's because of Dragon Ball Evolution, because Akira Toriyama was so mad.
So, in a way...
He just was like, this isn't how the series ends.
You can all thank Dragon Ball Evolution for giving us that stuff.
And you can also thank it for being one of the greatest movies ever made.
Oh, yes,
Jacob, something that disturbs me is right now, sitting in your backyard, collecting worms and rot and dust, is the DVD of Dragon Ball Super buried under a pile of rocks.
We watched
Dragon Ball Evolution.
We watched Dragon Ball Evolution because I bought it for $1 at a local store we all went to, and we all agreed that after it we were going to bury it. And it is currently it's currently in the back of my house. That's for shoot. It's real, and
we were there. We put it in the ground. We have video evidence.
It's gonna rise from the grave and possess all of my other DVDs. and drive me mad, and I'm gonna say, no, it was the DVD that did it, not me.
Honestly, it is a bit disturbing to think that you have that in your backyard, and if all goes to plan, it will stay there for a year.
And somehow still work, and then we'll convert it to VHS.
Next July 3rd, we are going to watch it.
Yeah.
Remember, guys.
And we will report back.
Remember, guys, peer pressure works. Just a reminder, peer pressure does work.
So you should peer pressure all of your peers into listening to the Trainwreck podcast.
Hell yeah.
That's how we get advertisements out of you.
And also doing drugs, but only buying them from us.
Yeah. Our
Exactly.
drugs. Since when do we sell drugs?
We just
sell
started. If you
Trainwreck.
go to the merch store.
The Trainwreck branded
merch
little
store?
little weed gummies.
Do we have a merch store?
They're how we cure cancer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the plutonium gobstoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The everlasting cell stoppers.
Trey, you got a question?
Damn, we are just like the Fast and Furious movies with all these callbacks.
Empty? Oh, sorry.
I do have a question. What's your favorite weird animal?
The
I feel like
axolotl.
No, we
not?
haven't. We've not.
All right.
We've talked about the worst one, which was jellyfish.
Fuck jellyfish.
Fuck
Another
jellyfish.
callback.
Don't fuck
We
jellyfish.
should just have like a little counter for every callback in this episode.
There's been a lot. Anyway, why is it the axolotl, Aidan?
Have you seen them, Trey?
I mean, they're
fucking weird.
adorable. They
They're
are
weird. They look weird.
Fuck
They're
you.
adorable as all
They're
hell,
ador-
but they
yeah,
look
yeah.
weird.
Okay, yeah.
Have you seen those little freaks?
I've seen the little freaks
They got that weird shit going on with their heads.
with the little frilly things.
Their adorable heads
fucking
are just
weird.
really fucking weird.
They're just really fucking weird.
They look weird. They're funny looking fellas. They're cute.
You know, they
but,
can barely
like,
see.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's another weird thing about them. They're a bunch of blind. I'm gonna cut myself off there before I give Donovan another audio clip to work with.
Wait, I phased out. Can you say it again?
No, you're not getting me on this one. Not the way you got my insults towards Tiny Tim.
They are pretty weird. I will say that. And they live in caves. Like, why caves?
Only weird people and things live in caves. You want to know who else lived in a cave? Gollum.
Gollum
And
lived in a
Gollum
cave.
was a weird fella.
He was a weird fella.
Don't
He
insult
was an
my
interesting
uncle like
character,
that.
though.
Wait, Donovan, Gollum's your uncle?
All right, so sea lampreys, weird animal.
Those are the thing that like are giant leeches, right?
Yeah, those were the ones that Satan made and then realized he shouldn't have.
Right. All right. Sea lampreys. Yeah, those things are fucked. Like, why? Like,
Looks a lot like Jim E with the rows of teeth.
My favorite weird ass animal is the mantis shrimp. Do you guys know what the mantis shrimp is?
No.
No, I do not.
No.
It is.
Don't explain it to us. Let's just move on.
All right, moving. No, okay. So it's this weird ass shrimp that can barely be called a shrimp because it's like half the size of a lobster. It is ridiculously multicolored. It's
Wait,
like a rainbow.
are those the ones that like can punch
and they
really
can
hard?
punch at like Mach 2. They punch so fast that the water around their fist boils. Like they boil the water.
That's fucking awesome.
It's terrifying.
What?
And they literally they kill their prey by punching the shit out of it. And
I want to eat one.
another weird thing, they have 16 color receptors in their eyes. Think about that.
I want to eat them.
Humans have 3 color receptors. They have 16.
They can wait. So you're telling
So
me
their vision
they
is
can
like-
see they can see colors that humans have never seen? What might
Yeah.
they be capable of? That's another callback to when we talked about
God,
Lovecraft.
shut up.
Yeah, mantis shrimp, they scare me. And like the word
I
and
want
like
to eat them.
If you eat them, you absorb their powers.
I hope.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to just punch it, just high speed,
Punch-
just
You'd
KOing
literally be
anything.
falcon punching things. You're punching so hard, shit lights on fire around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if it punches things like on land?
I don't know that, and like.
Well,
They can't be kept in aquariums either because they straight up just break the glass sometimes. Like, the people have tried to keep them in aquariums before, and they just kind of just punch the glass.
I just want to watch like people filing out of an aquarium being chased by this thing. running moderately fast for its size, just doing little punches.
like, it could punch a hole through you. Like,
I mean, yeah, probably.
It doesn't have the arm length, though, does it?
Yeah, you're probably right about it not having the arm length. At the very least, it would like break one of your bones.
it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt like hell. And like if you watch videos of it, it's kind of funny because they punch so hard that they lift themselves off the ground and kind of like float back down.
I imagine with those 16 color receptors, they see like the different points on your body, like Fist of the North Star.
They just see the weakest points of your body and just bang.
Yeah, they see the points and then they just like.
You know how
Not
big
really.
those things are?
Yeah,
Pretty.
They shouldn't be that big.
they're pretty cute.
I think it's funny that like ravens and crows symbolically have like the same meaning, but when people see a raven, they're like, "Ah, that's more dignified." That's like, you know, I'm gonna die, but it's gonna be like haunting and ghostly instead of gory and disgusting. Because when a crow shows up, you're like, "Ah, they're gonna eat me," and when a raven shows up, you're like, "I will die, but I shall be a ghost afterwards."
You
What
you
about a
sounded like
raccoon?
John Mulaney there for a second. When a crow
I
shows
always
up, you're
sound
like,
like John Mulaney.
when a crow shows up, you're like, it's gonna eat me.
My comedic style has been so influenced by John Mulaney that, like, I think it's pretty apparent whenever I'm putting on my John Mulaney impression.
Yeah.
If you go back through some episodes, I'm sure you could also find some Aidan pretends he's John Mulaney for a bits.
Bits.
We should make a candy called Bits.
Yeah, we should.
It's just
and like
broken
it's
glass.
like little text of all bits and in like gummy form.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like Laffy Taffy. Like, you know, on the wrapper there's a joke, but it's one of the bits we've done.
And
So
it's
it's just
like it's really long, even though it does not need to be. And the gum in the actual portion is like super small.
It's like a
Yeah,
it's
no-
like a 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter cube of like syrup, crystallized syrup.
Yeah.
I did
Or
research
hell,
when
it's
we were
just meth. It's just meth.
You did.
Wait a minute, but you're not supposed
Excuse
to.
me, Donovan. You did
Well,
what?
I wanted to look up weird animals, and no, trust me on this. Pink see-through Fantasia.
Shun him. This sounds amazing, but shun him. Shun him.
It's a
Shun.
Shun him.
it's a
Shame.
jellyfish with a sea lamprey
Shame.
controlling it.
Shame.
But we don't like
Shame.
jellyfish.
Shame.
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 You know, I was going for like an all chant at once thing, and then it turned into like a call and response. Like, come on, guys, we're trying to shame Donovan. This isn't a
Okay,
middle school
everyone,
fucking
3,
assembly.
2,
All right,
1.
let's do that one more time with passion.
Okay, all right, Donovan, are you ready?
I just want.
I don't fucking care. Okay, guys, on 3, a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Shame.
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 Oh, fuck.
Shut
Shame. God
you
damn it.
suck.
Get
can't
on my
do this.
fucking tempo.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
2 steps to the left.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
I was dragging.
So you do know the difference. I also watched Whiplash like a month ago, and that was a really good movie. All you guys, what should we call fans of the Trainwreck podcast?
Reckies.
Reckies.
Slaves.
all y'all reckies.
Slaves.
We're not calling them slaves.
Passengers.
Well, passengers just seems too boring. How about
Actually,
victims? I like victims.
Serfs.
Serfs.
Children.
Honestly, passengers though, that's actually really creative.
I think that's what I have it on, like, the Discord thing. I kind of did a theming like that on the Discord server.
There, to all the passengers who listen to the Trainwreck podcast. I made that mistake once before, and I was shamed. Not
Watch
officially.
Whiplash. It's a good movie.
I think I'm being
J.K.
haunted by the
Simmons is in
ghost of a Victorian boy who plays polo and rides a miniature horse. And I'm not going to elaborate any further. We're just going to end the episode right now.
No. Pink see-through Fantasia. It's a jellyfish, but it looks like there's a sea lamprey inside of it controlling it.
That's fucked up. Anyway.
So we're ending the episode?
I think
it's about time to.
I think it's about time. It is 10 o'clock.
Okay, so that was the 9th episode of the Trainwreck podcast. The penultimate episode of this season. If you have any questions for us, we've yet to get any questions so far, but hey, hit us with them, please. You can send them to us at the Trainwreck PC on Twitter, or you can go to our...
Straight up comment them. Put them in the comment section.
Yeah,
please.
put them in the comments, or you can go to our Discord, which is linked in the description. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. Now, usually at the end of our episodes, after all the hard questions have been asked amongst ourselves, we ask you the hard questions.
Or we just talk about Fast and Furious for 10 minutes.
Since this is a very special episode, I don't want to ask y'all a question. I just want to give you a big, good old, heartfelt salud mi familia from the Trainwreck podcast. So I've been watching a lot of Fast and Furious. Anyway, that's
we will eat your children.
What?
That's our show. Thank you for listening. And always
On April 10th, 2009, this film, Dragon Ball Evolution, was released. This film, as many of you might know, was one of the most infamous adaptations of anything ever. And today, these brave men and women made a glorious sacrifice, a true American tradition. We watched the film Dragon Ball Evolution, which I bought for $1 at an antique store because I got bored. And after watching all of it, which felt like everything and nothing happened at the same time, we also watched a gag reel that wasn't really funny. We watched a walkout video that played itself completely seriously. And, most importantly, we watched the Garfield Pet Force trailer.
In the more section of
the more section. There was more, but we didn't give a shit about.
The workout also spiritually boned.
These sacrifices of these individuals, Trey, Bella.
Jacob, you are really manhandling that.
I don't care.
We watch it next year.
We will.
We will have a July 3rd.
I was going to get to that. There is fucking Angel.
I am fucking Angel.
Why are you fucking Angel? I thought you were
Aidan.
Angel.
Donovan, and the person behind documenting all this, Matthew. Today, we are going to bury evil to make sure nobody but me and these brave individuals understand the true horrors left behind.
We're burying it in a very similar fashion to Master Roshi in the film Dragon Ball Evolution.
Exactly.
He uses the Mafuban to seal Piccolo away in an urn.
Right,
unfortunately, in the film it doesn't work and Master Roshi dies, strangled to death by the Great Ape Ozaru, who is Goku in ape form.
Okay, we'll do. Anyways, you're not going to let other people suffer the same fate as us. So, let's bury this shit.